Geography of St. Lucia. General. St. Lucia is in the Caribbean, an island between the Caribbean Sea and North Atlantic Ocean, north of St. Vincent and northwest of Barbados. The capital city of St. Lucia is Castries, where about one-third of the population lives. Major towns include Gros Islet, Soufriere, and Vieux-Fort. Measurements. Total area 616 km2, 238 sq mi. Length 43.5 km, 27.0 mi. 0.0 mi. Width 22.5 km, 14.0 mi. Euro mi. 0 mi. Euro mi. 0 mi, 0 mi, 0 mi, 0 mi, and 0 mi, 0 mi. Comparative area, the same as Toronto or 3.5 times the size of Washington, D.C. Coastline 158 km, 98 mi, 8 mi, 8 mi, and 98 mi. Maritime claims 200 nautical miles 370.4 km, 230.2 mi. Contiguous zone 24 nautical miles 44.4 km, 27.6 mi. Exclusive economic zone 200 nautical miles 370.4 km, 230.2 mi. Territorial sea 12 nautical miles 22.2 km, 13.8 mi. Climate. St. Lucia is in the tropical zone, although its climate is moderated by northeast trade winds. Since it is fairly close to the equator, and the surrounding sea surface temperature only fluctuates 3°C, 8°C, the coastal air temperature does not fluctuate much between winter and summer. The dry season is from December to June, and the rainy season is from June to November. Average daytime temperatures are around 30°C, 86.0°F, and average nighttime temperatures are around 24°C, 75.2°F. Average annual rainfall ranges from 1,300 mm 51.2 in on the coast to 3,810 mm 150 in the mountain rainforests. Terrain. Volcanic and mountainous with some broad fertile valleys. Extreme points. Northernmost point, Point du Cap, Gros Islet Quarter, 14°637, in 6.5641 W. Southernmost point, Minister Point, Vieux-Fort Quarter, 13°4229 in 6.5650 W. Westernmost point, Grand Cale Point, Soufriere Quarter, 13°5148 in 61°45 W. Easternmost point, Louvet Point, Gros Islet Quarter, 13°5829 in 6.5225 W. Lowest point, Caribbean Sea level. Highest point, Mount Gimie, elevation 950 m 3,120 ft 13°5148 and 61°040 W. Natural resources. St. Lucia has forests, sandy beaches, minerals, pumice, mineral springs, and a geothermal potential. Land use. About 18% of the land is used for agricultural practices. Most farms consist of less than 5 acres of land. The main agricultural products grown in St. Lucia are bananas, coconuts, cocoa beans, mangoes, avocados, vegetables, citrus fruits, and root crops such as yams and sweet potatoes. Most of these agricultural products are grown for local consumption, but bananas and coconuts are mainly grown for export, with some vegetables. Bananas occupy about 14,826 acres of the agricultural land, while coconuts occupy 12,000 400 acres. Forest reserves and botanical gardens in St. Lucia. Castries Waterworks Forest Reserve 13-5838 and 6-5516 W. Dennery Waterworks Forest Reserve 13-5330 and 6-55 W. Edmund Forest Nature Reserve 13-5023 and 6-5958 W. Frigate Island Nature Reserve 13-5246 and 6-53 W. Randbois Forest Reserve, Maria Island Nature Reserve 13-4333 and 6-5551 W. Quillis Forest Reserve 13-5041 and 6-5828 W. Savins Bay Nature Reserve 13-4547 and 6-5525 W. St. Lucia Botanical Gardens, also known as Diamond Botanical Gardens, part of the Soufriere Estate. Islands. The island of the island nation of St. Lucia include the following districts. The island of St. Lucia is divided into 10 districts and the Forest Reserve, Ancillary, Leeward Caribbean Sea, B&C, Canaries, Leeward Caribbean Sea, Castries, Leeward Caribbean Sea, Choiseul, Leeward Caribbean Sea, B&C, Dennery, Windward Atlantic Ocean, Randbois Forest Reserve, internal entrance at 13-5531 in 61-033 W. Gros Islet, Leeward Caribbean Sea, Windward Atlantic Ocean. Laborie, Leeward Caribbean Sea, B&C, Caribbean Sea, B&C. C, B&C, 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 C, B&C, B&C, Caribbean Sea, B&C, 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 C, B&C, McCoud, Windward Atlantic Ocean. Soufriere, Leeward Caribbean Sea, B&C, Ward Caribbean Sea, B&C. Vieux Fort, Windward Atlantic Ocean, Leeward Caribbean Sea, B&C. Natural hazards. The island country of St. Lucia is affected by hurricanes and volcanic activity. The island was severely affected by Hurricane Allen in 1980 and Hurricane Tomas in 2010, causing agricultural damage and a drop in visitor arrivals, but St. Lucia has generally had fewer hurricanes than many other Caribbean islands due to its southerly location. Hurricanes and volcanoes would both damage the coral. Environment. Current issues include deforestation and soil erosion, particularly in the northern region. St. Lucia is party to the following treaties and conventions: Ballast Water Management Convention, Climate Change Kyoto Protocol, Convention on Biological Diversity, Endangered Species, Environmental Modification Convention, International Convention for the Regulation of Whaling, International Plant Protection Convention, London Convention on the Prevention of Marine Pollution by Dumping of Wastes and Other Matter, United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, Vienna Convention for the Protection of the Ozone Layer,